up everyone, my name is Marie, welcome to my channel and welcome to another speed build. So for today's video, I'm working on a small home here on a 20 by 15 lot in the world of Newcrest, which is a base game world. And I didn't really build it in this world for any particular reason other than that it's a nice 20 by 15 lot with good lighting, which is what I wanted for this build. I just really felt like building something here. And we're working on a tiny home. Well, actually, it's a little bit bigger. It turned out to be a little bit bigger than I thought it would. Judging by the exterior of this house, it looks a lot smaller than it actually turned out to be on the inside, so it's surprisingly spacious. I mean, the bedrooms are small. There's 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. The bedrooms are small, but then again, they look extra small because I decided to go ahead and use double beds for both of them. So obviously that takes up a lot of space and is most definitely not necessary, but I thought it'd be nice and realistic as well. So yeah, this is a modern little tiny home. I think, yes, I was working off of a reference picture that I found over on Pinterest, which really helped me get started on mostly the facade of the house. And then there was also a floor plan included that I really liked and I tried to follow along, but the shape of the house, I also actually rotated it. So what's the back for my house was supposed to be the front, or like was the front in the image that I was using, but I flipped it around because I liked it better the other way around. So the entire floor plan didn't make any sense anymore. So I basically just let go of the picture after a little bit of building, and then I just, I don't know, my own creativity kind of took over from there, and yeah, I just made it work, I guess. And I did build this one over on stream, which was a lot of fun. I built it together with my Twitch community, with my chat. They really helped me make some decisions and whatnot. It's always so much fun when people are there to like help you make decisions and tell them what they like and dislike, and you know, just tell me what to try. It's always a lot of fun to build together, in my opinion, but you can really see it come together. It is a modern home. I really like this side porch situation. I used that little awning from I think it's the Desert Luxe kit, and I really like that little awning. Yeah, as like a little overhang. I think it looks really cute. And then I used some of the beams on the side from the Eco Lifestyle pack as well. And I think it gives a little cool effect, and I really like how it turned out. And then I actually did use quite a lot of the Desert Luxe kit in this house, also for the wallpaper, and then I think for some furniture pieces as well. I really wanted to go for the 3-seater couch, but a 3-seater couch was that was a little bit too optimistic. Like, it was not going to fit. That was way too big. So I ended up not doing that, and instead I used tiny living couch. Like the little 2-seater tiny living couch and a chair. I was gonna say couches, but I only used one. So the tiny living stuff, which I haven't used in so long. I used it a lot when it first came out, like the tiny living couch and chair, like the love seat situation was my favorite furniture set in the game, and I used it so much. But then I kind of just stopped using it for some reason. But for this house, it was perfect again, also for the color scheme, because this house is very neutral. So it is well, just a small home. I was almost going to call it a tiny home again. It's not really a tiny home, even though I think I did call it that on the gallery, which is fine, obviously, but it's not actually a tiny home. I didn't use the tile count or anything. I also used a lot of platforms, which counts toward the amount of tiles that you're using, which is not very convenient for building tiny homes either. Yeah, so the color scheme for this house is very neutral. And I also kept the clutter to a little bit of a minimum. So I was kind of going for almost a minimalistic look and feel, which isn't what it turned out to be, because minimalistic would be even less clutter and decorations and things, I think, from my understanding. I still wanted it to look lived in, and I'm just not really the best at making minimalistic interiors work in The Sims 4. The way I do it, it just, I don't know, it's lacking, it's not cozy, I don't really enjoy it. So even though I was going for a minimalistic approach, I guess, it didn't turn out to be fully minimalistic, but I did not use a whole lot of clutter and things like unnecessary stuff in the house, which I do think makes it look nice and clean. And so I furnished this house for 2 best friends. I thought that would be a lot of fun. So I had 2 bedrooms, and I was at first debating like I could make one like kids bedroom or a nursery or something like that. But then I decided, you know what? No, I haven't built anything for 2 like adults living together as friends. I haven't done that in quite some time, so I decided to do that today, and I think it turned out super, super nice. I think this would be the best little house to share because it's small, so the rent or the price of the house maybe wouldn't be too crazy. And then there's 2 bedrooms, which is nice, and then 1 shared bathroom. It's all just perfect. It's not too big, but it's nice and pretty luxurious. We do have a tiny little pool. I created like a nice fenced-in backyard situation with a swimming pool, so that is pretty nice as well, which I feel like would be pretty expensive and maybe not as realistic, but I just had the perfect little spot for a tiny swimming pool, and I thought it'd be so cute for this house, so I decided to go ahead and do it anyway. And then for the rest, even though the rest of the house, like the shared spaces of the house, like the kitchen and the living room and stuff, are pretty minimalistic and neutral color scheme wise, the bedrooms show a lot more personality, I feel like. They're way more colorful, and that is the place where the friends were just like, you know what, we're gonna try and not make the house very messy, but if you have like very colorful stuff that you wanna display, or if you wanna like, I don't know, make your bedroom obviously a little bit more personal, then you can just do that in your own space, in your own bedroom. And then for the rest of the house, we're just gonna go with things that we both like. Because I feel like the 2 best friends, judging by their bedrooms, their preferences for colors and stuff are pretty different as well. So I feel like they just kind of came to the conclusion that they would only use stuff that they both like in the shared spaces. And then obviously they have their bedrooms for whatever they want to do with it. So that's kind of what I was going for the interior of this house. And we did some landscaping, and the whole exterior is coming together quite nicely. So yeah, let me know what you think. I hope you enjoy this house. I really enjoyed building it, and yeah, it was a lot of fun to do over on Twitch with my chat as well. But today I'm filming this in the morning, which is strange. I never record voiceovers in the morning, but I'm doing this before work because I want to upload this video tonight, which today is Tuesday, January 31st, and that is also the day of The Sims long-awaited live stream, which I'm very excited about. Also, low-key a little scared because I think I'm getting my hopes up a little bit too much. But yeah, that live stream is happening. So there's literally no point in speculating about it now, because by the time this video goes up, the live stream will have already happened. But let me know, did you watch it? Do you have any thoughts on the live stream that you would like to share on whatever has been shown or announced? Like, I literally have no idea, but I will by the time this video goes up. So if you have anything to say about it, if there's anything you would like to share on it, please, let's just have a little chat about it in the comment section, because I am so excited about the live stream. Even though I have no idea what exactly is going to happen, for some reason, this one, I am excited. I'm just very excited. I'm also just very excited in general for new stuff, new things coming to The Sims 4, new stuff coming to The Sims 4. I'm ready for some changes or additions, I guess, to the game. So I'm excited. Okay, so I know that a lot of people are expecting the infants to, like, the update to drop either tonight or maybe tomorrow or like later this week or something. I don't actually think that's gonna happen. I mean, watch it happen. I have no idea, like, what do I know? But I have a feeling that I hope, okay, that's what I'm gonna say. I hope that they're going to show off infants and like tell us what's going to change about the game, tell us what it all means, what it's all gonna be like. Show us the stuff that's coming with the update. I really hope that they're gonna walk us through the infant life stage, but I don't know if that is already too much, like if I'm hoping too much. Like, I don't know if that is even gonna happen yet. But maybe it will. Hopefully it will. They also said that it was gonna be like the Sims Summit that was back in, was it in October? Or was it, I don't even remember when exactly that was. But then they also said that, like with the Sims Summit, they're also gonna tell us, like, talk about things coming or changing, or about like the Sims Mobile and the Sims Free Play, which isn't something I am personally very interested in. I have never played either of those versions of the Sims. So I'm not really very much interested in that, but I'm very much hoping that at least they'll show us something of the infants. And then I'm also hoping that maybe they will tease or talk about or tell us or announce some sort of a pack. We all know there is an expansion pack coming soon, or soon-ish, I guess. We don't know when, but I'm really hoping that they're going to talk about that as well, or maybe announce the title. I don't know. I'm probably hoping for too much here. I highly doubt they're going to give us a lot of information on both infants, but also the next pack. I think that is too much, but I don't know. I'm trying to keep my hopes to a minimum, but I feel like my expectations are already up there, so I might as well just hope, you know. It's fine, we'll see. But I'm quite nervous for this one. I'm excited as well. So if there is anything you would like to share on the Sim Summit, that at this point has already happened. So this entire rant was not very interesting to listen to, probably. If you have watched the Sims live stream, I'm sorry about that. But yeah, I guess I'm trying to say that I would like to hear your thoughts on whatever was announced or talked about in the Sim Summit, or in the Sims live stream, I guess. But yeah, back to the house. You can really see the interior come together. It is very light and airy looking, and then I didn't want to go overboard with light wood tones because that would just make it a little bit too flat. So I decided to incorporate some darker colors, some darker wood swatches, not necessarily colors, because the colors are very, very neutral. But yeah, I went with this darker kitchen from the oh my god, Dream Home Decorator is the title of that pack. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I went with the darker wood swatches from that, and then some items in the matching wood swatch from different packs. For example, a bookcase from Snowy Escape, which I thought was really cute, and not minimalistic in the sense that, because it has a lot of clutter on it, that one, but it's nice and clean looking with the open shelves and stuff. I don't know why, but I just kind of like it, because open shelving isn't necessarily considered clean, because you can see all the stuff on the shelves, so that is probably the opposite of minimalistic, but still, like, the way that it's organized and stuff, I just kind of like it. I felt like it was nice for this house, and it makes it look cozy and lived in. And here we have the kitchen. Obviously the kitchen is a little bit more on the cluttered side of things because there's people living in this house. They probably have friends over from time to time as well, is what I was imagining. They can have like tiny little pool parties in their backyard. They can have like 2-3 friends over to comfortably, I don't know, hang out in the backyard, swim around, stuff like that. I thought that would be really cute. And then I'm also using the bathroom clutter kit for this one as well. I'm still so obsessed with it, and I love the light switches. I know the light switches aren't functional, which is really sad. Like, why aren't they functional? I feel like that would have been just the tiniest little thing that they could do to just add so much to the realism of this game. Sadly, they're not functional. Who knows, maybe in the future. But I love them. They make the entire room, just one little light switch, makes it look so much more realistic, and like it elevates it. And maybe I'm just too excited about this, but it's ridiculous how excited I am about light switches, but they're just so cool. I love them so much. The only thing about them is, why do they only come in 2 swatches? Why? They come in white and then like a lighter like beigey kind of color, if I'm not mistaken. And I was like, why isn't there like black ones? Because so many people these days have like black door handles, black light switches, like stuff like that. What if I wanted to do that? I can't, because there is no black light switches. Why? Why is there only 2 swatches of them? I don't get it. Oh my god, can they please add more? They probably won't, but that would be cool. Or did I hear someone say that light switches are also coming to the base game? Did I hear that somewhere, or did I dream about this? I am not sure. Maybe this was a dream. I don't know. But I think at some point somewhere I either heard someone or I read it somewhere. They were saying that light switches are coming to the Sims 4 base game, but I'm a little bit out of the loop with this. I'm not sure what's happening to the game. If you know anything about this, please let me know. But here you can see, here we have the shared bathroom that is basically situated in between the 2 bedrooms. So the bedrooms are the exact same size. One of them has a slightly bigger window than the other one, but that is literally the only difference. For the rest, they're mirrored. So yeah, they're quite small, but I did decide to go for, you know, double beds and stuff. It takes up a lot of space, but it's realistic. Like, I'm an adult and I wouldn't give up my double bed for anything. Right now, obviously, I'm living with my boyfriend, so we're sleeping in the same bed. We need to have a double bed. But if it was just me, I would also still have a double bed, okay? I'm not giving up on my double bed. So I feel like these people deserve, they deserve a double bed. So this first bedroom is very pastel colored in the sense that it has a lot of different colors to it. The other bedroom is also kind of pastel-y, but mostly blue. For that one, I combined like a pastel light blue with dark blue, and then that is that. But for this one is very pastel pop-y in the sense that I use a lot of the pastel pop colors and things. I used a bed from high school years, which I think was perfect. I love this swatch of this bed. I don't think I've ever used it before, so I was super excited to be finally using this one. And then, yeah, here for the rest of this bedroom, I was imagining this person to be very much into fashion, makeup. So they have the tiniest little modular wardrobe situation with some clothes hanging. They have a lot of storage space for clothing in this room, as small as it is. Like, this is not like a huge closet or anything, but for the size of this room, I feel like this is nice storage space. And the modular furniture actually came in handy. I haven't been using this a ton, to be honest with you. There is something about the colors, or like, I guess the lighting on them, that sometimes just looks odd. I can't really explain it other than that. But sometimes the colors on the modular furniture, it just looks odd and I don't like it. And I don't know why that's a thing. But that's why I sometimes steer away from using it, and I would rather just place either a built-in wardrobe, or I would just go for like a larger full-size wardrobe kind of situation, or a dresser and I'd clutter up the top of that one. Stuff like that. But yeah, I kind of have not been using it a lot, but I really like it for this room, and I didn't have any lighting issues with it in this room specifically, so that was nice. And then here in the bedroom, I just tried to clutter it up a little bit more because, like I said, the bedrooms and also the bathroom, those rooms are pretty cluttered because I was imagining two girls living in this house, and they do have quite a bit of stuff, so they need to leave their stuff somewhere. So I kind of tried to display that in their bedrooms and also in the bathroom. Yeah, but here you can see we have some matching furniture and some nice pastel-y colors. And then for the second bedroom, I really love this accent wall with the blue brick. I don't know if I have ever used this blue brick. I think it's from Cottage Living, if I'm not mistaken, but I think that blue brick is so cool. So I decided to combine it with lighter wood tones, and then the light blue, like the pastel-y type of blue. And then I think this furniture set that I'm using, which is also from the high school years pack, I decided to go for the light, like baby blue-ish type of swatch for the dresser as well as the nightstand. And I think that just looks so cool. It kind of blends in with the wall that way. And I really like that. Usually I'll try to go for a little bit more of a contrast, but for this one, I kind of like how the dresser and, well, the nightstand is on the opposite wall, which is where the accent wall is, but especially the dresser in here just kind of blends in with the wall. And I don't know what it is about that, but I like it for this room. So that is what I decided to do. And then for the rest of the personalities for these people, I didn't really have that much of an idea about that. Other than that, the other girl I feel like would be very much into hair, makeup, fashion, stuff like that. But this sim also has quite a fair share of like products and like makeup kind of products and stuff in the room as well. I also gave this sim the stand with the headphones on them, so I was thinking that maybe this sim would be a little bit more like into music. Maybe they like gaming as well, even though we don't really have like a gaming setup for like with a computer and stuff. Oh, right, and I also gave this sim like the little yoga mat and things, so I was imagining this sim to be into working out, yoga, stuff like that. And then this sim has some more like, I guess you could almost call it grungy artwork on the wall, like the high school years posters and things, like art related. I don't know how else to explain it, but I was definitely thinking that the other girl is very much into colors, hair, makeup, stuff like that. And this sim is more into music, working out, doesn't like to wear dresses all the time, like that kind of stuff. Whereas the other The other girl probably spends hours and hours getting ready, picking the perfect dress whenever they go out, and the sim is more like chill about it. They're like, I honestly don't care what you wear. Let's just go. Like that type of thing. So they're a little bit different in that regard. And I was thinking that they had been best friends for years and years. Maybe they went to college together. Maybe they're still in college, but I don't think they would be. I think they're out of college and probably working. Just got their first like real adult jobs, or maybe something like that, or maybe they started working for themselves. That's also possible. Yeah, so I just added some more decorations to this room. I think this one, the blue one, might be my favorite. I don't know why. I thought the other one would be, but I feel like the blue one, the second one, is my favorite for some reason. I really like it. I feel like it's really a serene, like chill space, and I really like it. And then for the rest here, we have the tiny little backyard. It's super small, but I really love how the layout came together. So I added this little planter box because it's all tiled in. So we have no plants or grass or anything in this backyard. So I just added a little 2-seater couch and then a couple of lounge chairs as well. So there's enough spaces to just sit down, hang out, soak up the sun, do some swimming, have a conversation, chill out on the couch, do some reading, like just hang out in your backyard basically. I added a little floaty to the pool because I had just enough space for that. It's very tiny though, so if you want to get rid of the floaty, I totally understand. I also added a nice grill to this like screened in porch or patio, whatever you want to call it. And then obviously also an outdoor bin. And then what I was missing still was an outdoor dining table because I really wanted to add that as well. So I decided to just place an outdoor dining table here on the side porch. It may look a little bit awkward because it almost touches the glass sliding door, but it doesn't touch it. I just moved it away a little bit, but it might look a little odd. I would really like it a lot better if it was just against the wall. But yeah, this is it for the house. So let's just jump right into the game and I'll show you the house in real time. So here we have the house in the game. I think it looks really cool. I really like the shape of it. I mainly love this nice screened in side porch situation with the awning and then the spandrels. I don't know. I feel like it just looks cool. But yeah, here we have the front porch with a mailbox and a little chair and stuff. So when we go inside, we have a sliding door for the front door, which I personally really think is cool. So here we have the main living area situation, and as you can see, it is not super cluttered. It's pretty clean looking and I really like that. So yeah, we have the tiny little living room over here. Looks like someone stole a plant. I don't know what's happening with that, but that's okay. We have a TV here, and then over here we have a bookcase with some knickknacks as well and a nice plant. And back here is the dining area with a laptop. So we do have a little bit of an office space situation here as well. And then through here is the kitchen. The kitchen is a nice size. It's actually pretty big. So we have an oven, stove situation, a sink obviously, and a fridge and everything. And yeah, just some clutter to make it look cute and lived in. Then over here is the little hallway leading into the bedrooms and also the bathroom. So here is the first bedroom. This one is very cutesy and pastel colored. I think it turned out really cute though. So we have some knickknacks about, some books and some jewelry and stuff. And then over here they have a nice built-in wardrobe situation with some more storage space. I really like how this came out, honestly. Then on the other side, we have the other bedroom. This one is a little bit, I guess you could almost say darker, even though it's really only the curtains and this back wall that's darker. But yeah, they also have a nice double bed and some knickknacks around. And then over here they have a dresser, so a little bit less storage space, but still nice. And just some decorations to kind of make the space a little bit more personal. And then in between the bedrooms is the shared bathroom. This one is very cluttered. I really enjoyed playing around with the bathroom clutter kit in here, as you can see. So they have a nice sink and some counter space here. And then they have a shower over here, obviously, as well. And then on this side of the house is where we have the little backyard. So we have a nice swimming pool. We also have this little couch and some lounge chairs, and then a nice grill and dining table situation to have dinner outside. But that is basically it for this house. So this best friend's tiny home is up on the gallery and it comes in at just under 47,000 simoleons. So I feel like it's not that expensive. It's obviously not a starter home, but it's not that bad. And then I built it on a 20 by 15 over in Newcrest. So if you want to place it in your game, then that's where it goes. But I feel like this house would go anywhere really. I think it would also look really good in Windenburg, for example. So you could basically place it anywhere, but I built it on a 20 by 15. But that is going to do it for today's video. So I really hope that you enjoyed this one. You can obviously go ahead and download it off the gallery like I just showed you. My username on the gallery is Simmary Sims. You can also follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and on TikTok if you like. My username on there is Simmary Sims as well. If you're not subscribed to my channel already, feel free to do so. And if you want to be notified of every single time I upload a video, just click that little bell icon and you should be fine. I also live stream over on Twitch a few times a week. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and give me a follow over on twitch.tv/SimmarySims. So I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!